Yes, yes.
I hear, let me get this mute here. We got to move that off to the side. Great, I can see you all. I'm George Merrill. Hi.
Hi.
I'm glad to be here today. This is it's kind of an odd day, I imagine everybody's kind of going through different things, thinking about. I'm looking at everybody in the room. Yeah, 20 years ago. um, it can't help but affect all of us, in some way, because I don't know about you, but I've been getting all those calls. Where were you at that point? And so, if anybody needs to or wants to express anything, starting off, we can do that if you'd like, or we can jump into songwriting too.
Jump in.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, sounds good. So in order, I have Doug and then Nona and Bruce. And now, I mean, when we're in a classroom doing the evaluations in the past, it's it's that sort of thing where everybody kind of just sends or plays their song. So the way this works, I guess, is you have an MP3. Well, let's go with Doug first. Do you have an MP3 to play for us?
Yeah, sure. And this is Lynn. She's my better half.
Hi, Lynn.
Together, we perform and write and record a second story duo. So that's
okay. Great. Did you say second story duo?
Yes.
Okay. That's what you call yourselves?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we spent since we were locked here together in COVID last year, we spent the time writing and recording, and we came out with our first album on Thanksgiving, and then have followed it up with 4 singles since then. And
fantastic. I swear adversity can be our a wonderful tool.
Motivator.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. Motivator. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So you want me to, okay, I'll share my screen so you can see the.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. So
oh, good. Okay.
There's lyrics and what have you. This is just a song we're working on. Actually, I did this. I took a Ryan Tedder class, and this is one of the songs we kind of came up with for that class, and have iterated it a few times since then. But this is kind of where we are today on it. It's not final vocals or any of that sort of thing. But this, again, I'll let you listen to it, and I'll scroll along so that you can see the words.
First, before you start, does anyone have time constraints? I'm here for y'all, so
No, we don't.
Everybody good for time? Okay, good. Okay, let's go.
Couldn't sleep. I'm thinking of you again. Questioning all the times we spent, the love we used to share. Lost my way, trying to find what we left behind, trying to find me some peace of mind. Since the day you disappeared, you were a part of my heart, and I held on tight. You're not a part of my life anymore, so I'm letting go. Finally free to face tomorrow. The sun is starting to show. Now it's time for me to grow. I'm letting go. Yes, I'm letting go. Fooled myself, pretended that we weren't through. Never wanted to face the truth. Told myself those little lies. I hung on, stuck around you for far too long. Watch your back as you shut the door, while I just shut my eyes. You were a part of my heart, and I held on tight. You're not a part of my life anymore, so I'm letting go. I'm free to face tomorrow. The sun's starting to show. Now it's time for me to grow. I'm letting go. Yes, I'm letting go. I romanticized it all through the lenses of my dreaming, trying to recreate the magic we once knew. You were a part of my heart, and I held on tight. You're not a part of my life anymore, so I'm letting go. I'm free to face tomorrow. The sun's starting to show. Now it's time for me to grow. I'm letting go. Yes, I'm letting go. Oh, I'm letting go. Bye now.
Sweet song. Very sweet. Could you play me just choose a like 5 seconds before a pre-chorus. You could go back to the bridge and just play the pre-chorus one more and then chorus, or go earlier in the song and play us a pre-chorus and a chorus one more time. I'm studying it.
Sure.
I like it.
Okay, that's the bridge. So you want to go right after that?
That's fine. You can just go right in there. That's fine.
I romanticized it all through the lenses of my dreaming, trying to recreate the magic we once knew. You were a part of my heart, and I held on tight. You're not a part of my life anymore, so I'm letting go. I'm free to face tomorrow. The sun's starting to show. Now it's time for me to grow. I'm letting go. Yes, I'm letting go. Oh, I'm letting go. Bye now.
Very sweet. So I need to hear your name one more time.
Lynn.
Lynn. Okay, great. Lynn. So are you singing, Lynn?
Yes.
Cool. Nice job. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to ask you about the term pre-chorus, because it all kind of builds and I just go, we're at the chorus. You know, it's like it seems
Yeah,
like when
that was part of the Ryan Tedder class, and actually, I'd probably just call that the chorus and just run it into the whole thing. To be
well,
honest.
yeah, I mean, just as far as the wait here. Oh, can you? I was going to scroll. Can you scroll your lyric sheet back to the top, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, great, thank you. Cool. Let's see. So.
Scroll it down a little and you can see the chorus too.
So to me, I think there probably is a pre-chorus somewhere in that section that's you know, trying to find what we left behind, trying to find me some peace of mind since the day you disappeared. Like to me, that might be your. To me, you could probably add a fifth in the. Well, there are some different things you could do to create more of a pre-chorus out of something like that, because to me the top of the chorus is your pre-chorus.
Right.
It's like all the melodies go up, and it's just to me it's the bright, everything goes to the one chord and it's bright, and
Right.
so I mean that's, to my ear, I hear that as your chorus. And it is my writing partner Shannon and I like wordy choruses too. Not all choruses are wordy, of course, you know, but you know, there are ways that you can, you know, you can if it's a good enough story, you can get away with it.
Right. Well, Lynn's the lyricist, so we
Hopefully it's a good enough story.
hopefully.
I think it is. It's really, it's just, it struck me as really sweet. So you know, I'll give the lyrics a once over. Maybe there's, you know, maybe there's some places where you know, you could create some more tension.
Sure.
But I was mostly focused on the melodies and stuff. One of the things I heard in the verses is there's a really nice rhythm to the whole piece. Just is very easy, you know, it's very easy to listen to, and it seemed like the melody, the rhythm behind the melody in a few places seems to be, it might be good to take a look at making it a little bit more consistent, so that I can trust that it's rhythmically, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
it's like in the telling of the story, it's important to kind of make everybody comfortable, you know, with the you know, the rhythm. And if you're kind of fishing around to find it, it's a little distracting. So I think in the verses there were just a few places where the rhythmic melody, I just noticed that we could probably figure out some places where it might just be adding a syllable or subtracting one here and there,
Okay.
Okay.
in order to keep you know, it might be interesting to hum through the verse melodically.
Mhm.
And why don't you, just for fun, let's go back to the first verse, and let's listen down from the top. Actually, yeah, you can just play it from the top. I'm still getting familiar with it too, so.
Sure.
Couldn't sleep. I'm thinking of you again, questioning all the times we spent,
Okay.
that we used to share.
No, 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 no. Questioning all the times we spent. I almost want to hear the same rhythm.
The same melody for the second and third line.
Not necessarily the same rhythm, but it's not the same melody, but because
Same rhythm.
I see your, you know, musically it's shifting, but I wonder if there's a way to echo the rhythm, questioning all the times we spent.
Again, questioning all the times we spent.
Yeah, so
Something like that.
so caught me thinking of you again, questioning all the times we spent, you know, and then
That.
Mhm.
you know, something like that, so that and then the love we used to share, it might actually set up, but what might happen out of that is that because it'll be similar there, it'll make more of the love we used to share.
I get you.
Right.
Okay. That makes sense.
I'll be thinking of you again, questioning all the times we spent, the love, questioning all the time we spent. And then actually, let's hear it one more time. Let's hear what you're doing there right now.
Got me thinking of you again, questioning all the times we spent, the love we used to share.
I'm thinking of you again, questioning all the time we spent. I don't know if I'm right. All the time we- all the time again, questioning all the time we spent. Questioning all the times we spent. Love used to share. Couldn't sleep. Caught me thinking of you again. Questioning all the times we spent. Caught me thinking of you again. Maybe I'm hung up on questioning. Caught me thinking of you again. Well, you started out right. Couldn't sleep. Been there.
It was true.
Got me thinking of you again. I like that. See, this is all working, but then
You don't like the questioning.
well, I don't know if we're saying enough. We need to. I think that might be where we need to create some tension. It's like
Oh, okay.
there's something about because I mean, it caught me thinking of you again. But this is the place where you can actually say what it is, and you're pining over the whole thing at the end of the verse with the love we used to share. But this line, this is a meaty line, questioning all the times we spent. It's a little bit too cerebral. It seems like it needs to feel more visceral in there.
Okay.
So if there's something we could come up with there, caught me thinking of you again.
This reads as just a regular breakup song. What
Right.
it really is a breakup song between me and my best friend.
Oh, okay.
So I probably kept it more generic because I didn't want her to know it was about her.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay.
And it was someone that for over 10 years, we spent almost every day together doing everything together. People thought we were sisters. It was just, so connected. I'd never had a best friend before. And
now
I invested so much of my time and energy with her, and then to just get cut off was really hurtful.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that gives more depth to the questioning, because so maybe questioning is a good word, because you're just like all of a sudden you're thrown into flux about the whole thing.
Right.
An event happens, and questioning all the it all seemed one way, and now it's not. It's all, everything's shifted now. So
it's like questioning what I thought was a friend.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, that's the sort of direction it needs to go. Something,
Right.
something questioning the, what it is to be a friend, what caught me thinking of you again. Yeah, what did you just say?
Well, I said questioning what it means to be a friend. I think I did.
I like how friend plays off of again, and I think that's
true.
You know,
It-
that's actually, that's because you are kind of going for a rhyme scheme there, and I think friend, yeah, fiddle around with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would-
because I think there is something there. Yeah, because you're questioning, you're questioning the friendship, you know, some things, yeah, but I'm not sure what the middle words are to get you to friend, but
I get you. Or wondering how you lose a friend.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I do have to
be a
yeah, there
little,
might be
get a little
something
more
there.
specific in that.
Well, and it might give you, there might be more there than just the love we used to share. That might define that last line there too. But you're
Right.
setting up, it's valuable work because you're setting up the little bit of the mystery in these first couple lines, and digging a little deeper like that and coming up with something. And I love that it's the way you explained that about a friendship. That's when that gets shaken, it's like you've kind of, you know, you've built, you've built your life on that trust and
Right,
that friendship,
exactly.
and it's been challenged. And so,
Yeah.
that's a big deal. Yeah. Overall, really sweet melodies, and the way you're presenting it is really nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So piece of me, okay. The way I like to do these things, and I've done them in the past, is that, you know, we're on a journey here. We're starting some stuff here, and so let's keep in touch, and so you're welcome to, you know,
Reach
go
out.
off, do some work, and then, you know, contact me, and we'll talk about, you know, where it's going, and
That would be
if it's been any help, and you can, and we're making progress on it, you know.
wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And actually, I mean, that can be even while we're all connected, but I'm kind of thinking it's kind of fun. It might, since there are 3 of us here, 4 of us, but 5 of us. Wait, you know, it'd be nice to share all the way around, get everybody else's, you know, we'll kind of hear from everybody else, but you guys can be, you know, spending some time thinking about this, and maybe we'll even come back to you guys too, and
That's great.
yeah, talk about it. I'm thinking if there's anything else, is there anything that you're stuck on that you want to talk about the song right off the bat?
I had cut down on the pre-chorus to begin with, and then the feedback I got from my friend was it needed to all be there, or it didn't make sense. So I still have that. Does the pre-chorus work with that?
What you're calling the pre-chorus to me is like the top of the chorus. I mean,
right, exactly. But
and so
that melody works.
Yes, I think it did, and I mean, throughout, I mean, as I get to know it, I mean, I might make some suggestions as far as a chord, or like what chords are supporting what melodies and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, there were a couple places where the melody might be redundant. It might we could enrich it a little bit, you know, here and there. But I just thought overall, it generally was working. It didn't seem like, you know, but yeah. Good job.
Some of the words and see if I can throw in some more of that.
Yeah, just see if that
destroying feeling.
Great. Well, thank you, Doug and Lynn. And if you you know, during the course of while we're here and work, and if you guys get inspired, let's circle back around, and
okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Good. Well, let's see. Next up, we have Nona.
What's up, everybody? First of all, I really enjoyed the melody. It kind of reminded me of the smoothness of a Carole King type of song. Really, really smooth. I really enjoyed it. And
Agreed.
George, it's really great to meet you. It's really great to have this time with everybody. This is really interesting for me. I've been singing and playing and writing for many, many years, and I've never had my music evaluated.
Ah,
So I
yeah,
thought
okay.
this is kind of cool. So I went and picked something. It's a Christmas song I did of quite a few years ago. So you may hear a little bit of dating in the instrumentation because it's me singing and playing, and then I had a saxophone player come in. But I would love to hear your thoughts on the song.
Great.
I have a new computer, and I tried to share my screen in a previous session, and it wouldn't let me for some reason. So if somebody could play what I put in the chat, I would so appreciate it. I'm not as savvy as you guys. You had your stuff all lined up, but I put the lyrics and the MP3 in the chat.
Okay.
If someone can share, because I just, my computer wouldn't let me do it. I guess I'm not all the way set up yet.
Let's see.
This is,
Oh, here we go. Nona.
it's actually a Christmas song.
Oh, I see. So you have everything here. You know what? I'll tell you what. If one of you is more savvy with this, go ahead and take it.
I would so appreciate it.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Great.
Thank you, Mr. Navy.
You bet.
Good. I appreciate that, Doug. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Doug. I really appreciate it.
I'm I can be technologically challenged.
I'm with you, but
I had a day this last week where within the first couple hours of waking up, I had butt dialed 2 people.
oh my God.
Just out of the blue. One of them was kind of embarrassing. Didn't mean to talk to you right now. And then
Oh my God.
and then during the course of the day, I was emailing a Danish relative, and I emailed them. I answered back to them, and my reply got sent 5 times, and it was just insane. Anyway, let's take a look.
You're a saint, Doug. Thank you.
No problem.
Mr. Techie Wecky over here.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
Guilty as charged. Here you go.
Thank you, Doug.
Would you share your sound?
Can everybody hear that?
Yeah, did you share your sound?
Yeah.
I'm hearing a little static.
The scent of the pine, the chill in the air, the warmth of a fire, the love that is shared reminds me of that special time of my favorite bright lights, Christmas cheer, family from far and near, what joy my heart feels. I can't wait for that meal. It reminds me of that special time of year. Giving gifts and goodies, baking cakes and cookies,
Lyric.
sipping eggnog and brandy, eating Christmas candy. I can't hardly wait for
Your voice is
Oh,
beautiful.
oh,
What a
thank
gorgeous
you.
voice.
That's an
So
oldie. That's
pretty.
really an oldie.
Oh, well, that was a treat. And I mean, well, for one thing, working on a Christmas song in the spring is a good idea because it takes you a while to get it
Right.
all sorted. And then by the time you're ready to like package it up and share it with people, you know, it's time. So
It's true.
I mean, even though now we're in September, it's kind of late now too.
Right. Actually,
Uh,
July, I'm told that people start July and August, they start, shopping and
Oh
trying to
yeah.
get opportunities for Christmas. So that was something I did several years ago, and I just kind of sold it among friends. But since I came to this session, I've got lots of music,
No,
but I
this is
picked
cool. And
something,
actually, this is worth
have it
dropping
evaluated.
back to. Definitely worth dropping back to. You're okay. Starting off, I mean, for one thing, the vibe is great. I mean, if you're gonna, because chances are you're gonna re-demo this and do
Yeah.
some work on it.
Yeah.
I'd pick up the tempo a little bit, just
Gotcha.
a tiny bit, not a huge. It grooves really well. The verses melodically and everything really wonderful, and lyrically, you had me going the whole time. The thing that got me was that we're coming to the thing that we all want to remember, and your I started busting up because your melody on My Favorite Season, it's like so got to figure out something so that you can bring all these are going to be my opinions, and
Got it.
you're
Got
here
it.
because you want me to kind of
Absolutely.
go off like this. So I would say on this,
It's an E flat.
I mean,
I got you. I hear you.
I'd find something that because you can sing it. In fact, you could do that last one.
My favorite season.
Yeah. So I mean,
I just wanted to hear you sing that line like 2 or 3 times. That would have just sounded pretty saying that and sitting with that feeling. It was beautiful.
Yeah. So right off the bat, I think your verses are sharp. Like, I mean, the verses are good. It's like I think you're, at least close, if not there with the verses. But it needs to pay off in like a
In
way
the end part.
Huh?
Are you talking about the end?
Yes, which to me is, I mean, this is a structure where it all builds to this point.
Gotcha.
So this is your chorus. I mean, it reminds me of that special time of year. My favorite season is your summation. So to me, everything kind of builds to, and I think it'd be nice to have it be. It doesn't have to be powerful, but
I
kind of
got you.
lilting and beautiful, and it needs to be. It's a remembrance, so it can be a little wistful. It's like, it's my favorite season, and who knows where you are in the world and how far away you are from all of it. It's in some ways, when you have these memories all coming up, it's because you are a long way away from them too sometimes, and so it's like, so that payoff, that it's my favorite season. It's even lyrically that could just really, really work, but you just want it to be beautiful.
Gotcha.
It's funny.
That's really valuable information for me, because I actually, as you're saying it, I can hear it. I'm thinking back those years when I did it, but I'm actually going to re-record this because the place that I recorded it at, they lost all their files. So I'm actually going to go back in and do something with this, with a live band, because that's me doing all the instruments. and pick up the tempo, and I'm going to do exactly what you're suggesting, and I totally hear it. Totally hear it.
Awesome. It's to me, yeah, I mean, and again, just like we've been, saying here, I mean, if you want to, as you're working on it, if you want to run stuff by me and stuff,
I'd love that.
but this is also, you may not know anything about my music and what
Oh, I
I've done in
do.
the past, but
I checked up on you.
this is something I used to play in Denise Williams's band, and at one
Wow.
point, and I could hear Denise singing this, so this is like something that she would just like, well, you're killing it.
Well, and that was just, I'm at a place now, I'm more into writing. I sing and I do stuff, but my passion is writing. And so I'd love the opportunity to be able to pitch some of this music to artists.
Yeah, I think this is, I mean, this definitely could have a place, and you're working on it at just the right time for next year. So
That's right. That's right.
So kind of sorting out this, and I don't know about you, everyone here. It's I love to have a writing burst, but I like to walk away from it and come back to it, because your senses, your body can tell if it's right or not. And so if you're listening,
Sure.
if you're not just saying, yes, it's good, I love it.
Right.
I mean, one of the best ways is when you can just feel relaxed when you're listening to your song, and I think I was really just cruising right through the verses, and call up that soprano saxophone player if he's still alive, or she's.
Oh yeah, he is. He's awesome. Vince Lars is his name. And I literally called him in the same day. I was there and I'm like, you know what? I need a saxophone.
He was listening to you, and he was playing off of what you were.
Yeah, he had never heard it. He never heard it before. He came in and did that on the spot.
No, he sounded like he belonged there. So
yeah, it's awesome.
I think you could have a lot of fun revisiting that, and I'd love to hear your ideas for the chorus. And if you don't get on it, I'm going to write it. So
yeah, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. That I welcome it. I welcome it.
It's really sweet. It could be a really sweet finish there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, and thank you. To Mr. Navy and Mrs. Navy for the I nickname everybody for your input. It's really helpful. I'm feeling really juiced because I hear what you're saying. I'm doing it in my mind as you're saying it.
Good. Yeah. I mean, it's funny. It's singing itself. I'm here, it's don't run from that simple thing that you're starting to hear. Okay.
Yeah. It's so smooth and beautiful.
Yeah, because it is still a unique song, and it's funny. It's like we've heard many songs, about the holidays. You just go ahead and finish this one up the way you're imagining it. Don't try to, make it super clever.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. That's so valuable. Thank you so much, George.
I really look forward to hearing what you do. It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna get this back to you too.
Looking forward.
I want to hear it too.
Yeah, I'll get it back to you too. The Navy's got a part in this.
Okay, I'll stop share now. There you go.
Thank you so much.
We got Bruce Eade, but actually, I'm trying to. Well, again, just like we talked. If anybody has any thoughts, let's hear Bruce. But as we're going through it, if anybody wants to kick back in and talk about anything that's coming to mind, we'll do that too.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce.
Okay. Hey. Let's see if I can do this now.
Bruce is not challenged technologically.
No, I was just looking.
I'm not sure about the audio. We'll see about the audio. I know I can get the other part together.
Sounds pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, no, there it is. There's that part.
Doug, are you a part, by chance, a member of the San Francisco chapter Recording Academy?
No, we're not.
I don't know why your last name looks familiar to me.
It's a fairly common name in the Midwest where I came from, but
Okay.
my dad was a professional musician, but his professional name was Don Lee. He didn't use
I
Bloomquist
didn't
as
even
his
use,
last name.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
but that
You gotta
was
change your name, man.
that was in the 50s, so that was probably before you.
Okay. What are we seeing here? Is it here now? Where did it go? There it is. Okay, there's that. Come on. Share that.
Oh, you're,
You seeing that now?
there you go. Yeah,
Yep.
nice job.
There you are.
I'm gonna have to get over here and play the thing, which is on the side over here. So this is just a guitar vocal.
Okay.
Nice.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone sits across the table and told they're perfect for me.
One more time.
There may come a time
Hang on.
I might just
Yep.
I think the volume might be too loud. Maybe Doug has a suggestion. We're getting all the sound, but I think we can make it sound a little bit better.
Yeah, if you just pull the volume down on your end, Bruce, that will lower the volume for everybody because you're getting some distortion.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, it's not sound that way here.
And you shared your sound, right?
Well, I didn't share my sound, so maybe
Oh,
that I didn't
That's
know.
it.
That's it.
New share. Nice.
It's all the way over to the left. I do remember that.
That goes down there. Is it this? Dock to the top. Stop video. Mute. More.
When you share your screen, if you look over to the left, there'll be something that says share sound and you click on that. Right, Doug?
yeah.
I'm not seeing that though. Stop mute.
Original sound off, is that?
Yeah, I've got the original sound. I got the original sound on.
Oh yeah, turn that off. That might actually.
Yeah, that'll
that actually might have been the problem.
The distortion, huh?
What's that?
Uh-oh.
That's something I've learned when I want to run back to play you something on the piano. Is I should have done that when I played before, but if I turn the
It sounded good, actually.
It did, it sounded great.
It sounded really good.
good. Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Oh no, can't get it back to where it was. So what are you seeing now?
A distorted screen.
yeah.
Right.
I feel like I might have dropped something and no, it's kind of warping.
Yeah, it's frozen. Why don't you stop your share and then
There you go.
reshare?
It's back. Everything's good.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so now
Just reshare.
things still there to share.
Did anybody ever tell you that you look like Bill Nye, Bruce?
No.
The
A
actor
little bit.
Bill Nye. Look him up.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who he is. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there it is. There's
When I
that.
was doing my band Boy Meets Girl, I had a little kid come up to me because there was a program on TV at the time called The Beast. And this little kid had this look on his face. He was so excited. And he looked at, "Can I get your autograph?" And I knew exactly what he was thinking. And so I signed it, "Love the Beast." So happy.
How cute.
It had nothing to do with my band though. But,
That's funny.
But you made a kid happy. So
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, well, now we're back to the same place we were. So.
This is good. Original sound off though. Let's give it another shot.
Okay. I don't know if I turned the original sound off though. Let's see. Can I get back to that? Where's the? Not in this thing. This. No, I can't get to that. Well, I'll try it again and see what it sounds like. Maybe I'll dump it in the chat and let Doug do it.
That's always an option. Let's give it one more try, and if I put up the T sign, we'll try it again through Doug. That's okay though. Let's
Someone sits across the table
Nope.
and told they're perfect for me.
Okay.
let's take it. And if do you have a way of popping it over on the chat?
I think I can get it in the chat. Yeah.
Let's try that and then see because I want everybody to be able to hear it well.
Yeah.
Yes. So what I did was just go to the chat and then click on the file. And then wherever your file is, go to your computer and then find the file and then attach it.
Okay, so I'm on my desktop.
Takes a village.
Yeah, it does.
I appreciate that, Nona. I think I
Hey.
know how that would work.
Doug has inspired me, so I have to step up my techie, my techie stuff. I can't look bad in the room.
You look good.
I can do what he does.
And not quite.
I just sold my mix board in my studio, and I'm at a loss. I'm maybe that's at the heart of everything now because technologically I can't do anything here. So I'm gonna.
That's funny, actually.
It's actually, yeah. I mean, I'm back to just using my laptop for everything.
Here it is.
Okay.
Where are you located, George?
I'm in Northern California. I'm in Petaluma.
Oh, okay. You're not far.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm in Brentwood.
Brentwood?
Oh, okay. We're all
I'm in Brentwood. You know where Brentwood is? It's near Antioch, Oakley,
okay.
Discovery Bay.
Nice.
I have a place in Oakland too, so I'm between both places.
Back and forth. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so now I got the music in there.
Yeah, you're rocking and rolling.
And in there twice.
Yeah, you get music in there twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need the
Just get the mark in. Lyrics.
You're not getting much of the smoke up there in Petaluma, are you? From some of the various fires.
Not right now, but last week, really the last week, or actually the last 3 weeks has been really bad. Yeah.
I imagine it was bad down here.
It's just been a way of life. The thunder and lightning 2 nights ago, it came right overhead here, and
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it kind of sat above Rohnert Park, just north of us, for about 15 minutes. My daughter lives up that way, and she said that it was spectacular.
Okay, I think we got it in the chat now.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
Doug,
Downloading the file. Hang on.
Doug's kicked in. I can see he has his game face on.
He does. Okay.
Bruce, I'm trying to see what your hat says. Is that a Midas?
No, it's
what does
actually
it
a John Prine Oh Boy Records.
Oh, wow. Okay, so your nickname is Oh Boy. We got Navy and Oh Boy.
I did. All right.
Okay.
I did. So you guys are seeing this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me pull that line back.
There we go.
Someone sits across the table, told they're perfect for me. There may come a time I might just agree, but doubt and indecision still cloud my mind at night. It's been a while since anything's felt even close to right. You say it's better to have love, but I'm not living through. I know I should move on. What comes after you? I was as sure of us as I have ever been. So how do I give my heart to someone else if we never happened? Another early evening, and I'm the one to blame. A role I play so well, keeper of a phantom flame. There's no going back, but forward feels so wrong. All I ever dare try again is my best chance just gone. They say it's better to have love, I'm not living through. I know I should move on. What comes after you? And I was as sure of us as I have ever been. How do I give my heart to someone else if we never happened? Seems like a long road back to happiness. No guarantee I'll find my way or how far I'll get. They say it's better to have love, but I'm not living through. I know I should move on. What comes after you? And I was as sure of us as I have ever been. How do I give my heart to someone else if we never happened? As if we never happened. As if we never happened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Bruce. I'd love to hear, if I could I hear like the first verse and chorus one more time? Because I got the basic structure of it, but I just wanted to I want to hear the rhythms of the chorus. Actually, it's mostly the chorus I want to hear. But if you wouldn't mind playing the first verse and chorus.
Sure.
Someone sits across the table and told they're perfect for me. There may come a time I might just agree, but doubt and indecision still cloud my mind at night. It's been a while since anything's felt even close to right. You say it's better to have love, but I'm not living through. I know I should move on. What comes after you? And I was as sure of us as I have ever been. So how do I give my heart to someone else if we never happened?
Okay.
a good tour.
So who are you talking to? Who are you talking to in this? I mean, like, because you're asking the question there. So who would you say you're talking to?
Well, I'm almost. It's basically a story told to the audience, I suppose, as opposed to the person that I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay. This is it's really cool and really, really powerful. I'm liking it. I actually like the whole, there's a whole bunch of it that I like, structure wise, and everything's working pretty well. Um, um, you know, I hear, I mean, on the more pop side of things, you could hear somebody like, you know, the late Tom Petty, biting off the verses and lighten into the chorus on that. But also like even Mark Knopfler again on the lighter side, I could hear him owning this, and actually it's helping me kind of get a sense of things you could do with it. What were you thinking of this? How were you thinking of this being heard?
Well, arrangement wise, I'm not really sure yet what I would do with it.
Okay. Yeah. It's really cool. What I really like is how it modulates to the chorus. It's like it really gets big when it goes to the D. That where you're down in the you know, and then no, 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 but so I mean, it could be it actually your lyrics and the music really support everything, and it the place that I was a little hung up on is it kind of builds. It's funny, it's a little bit of a theme going here, you know, because we were uh, Lynn and Lynn and Doug and I were talking about the lyric and you know, kind of making our way through that, and I'm feeling like everything builds to this place in the chorus, you know. So how do I give my heart to someone else as if we never happened? And there's something about those lyrics. It's almost right. I mean, it could just be as simple as just, you know, how will I or how could I give my heart to someone else? It could just be that simple.
I love that you have the music stop at the end or in the middle of that line and then just
Yeah.
throw out the as if we've never been, as if
Yeah. It really just sets it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I'm just reading down the lyrics for a little bit. But I was as sure of us as I have ever been. Wow. You gave it up on that line. That's great.
Yeah.
That's really great. Yeah. Yeah. Um, can you play me your like the second chorus and then into the bridge for a sec? I'm asking Doug, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's here. Let's try that.
Thank you, Doug.
Is it better to have love
Great.
I am not living through? I know I should move on. What comes after you? But I was as sure of us as I have ever been. How do I give my heart to someone else if we never happened? Seems like a long road back to happiness. No guarantee I'll find my way or how far I'll get. Is it better to
Okay.
have love?
Did you want to go back to the other verse? So that was
No,
after-
that was actually, I just wanted to hear how Bruce I love we call them bridges, we call them middle eights, you know, but I love those departures. I love that place in a song because I think that's where your work, this is partly where your work needs to happen in this song, is because you're asking this question and it's a big question. I mean, I'm a little gutted as I'm listening to this because I think it hits home. This is a big, it's a big deal. And even as we grow older, it's like a, you know, if you're ever in this position, you know, how do you give your heart to someone else?
Someone new.
How should you, you know, how will you, but the in the bridge there, I think it's an opportunity to say something more about seems like a long road back to happiness. Actually, and I even like your melody in there in that first line of the bridge. I think you did well. So it's like a long road back to happiness.
So are you trying to get at more of a feeling from him for that bridge? Like where are you for what that road is? Or what are you looking for?
It just seems like the it needs to say something about I wonder if it gives anything up as far as what's making it so difficult to let go. It's just something about that maybe it's that second line. Seems like it's a long road back to happiness. But I think you should that may be okay, but might be good to just kind of take a look at the bridge and just see if there's a way to and actually, okay, the way the music starts on the bridge, I think the music and melody is good. It kind of takes it I think in the right direction. Could you try that sort of thing on your bridge, just musically?
Yeah.
I think you go G minor to an F,
Yeah.
and then try going to like an E minor 7 to like an A7,
Okay.
and to take you back to your D at the
Okay.
chorus. Just to add a little tension there.
All right.
Just to try that. But it also just seems like lyrically, there's just something, I haven't quite put my finger on it, but just feels like it needs to, you've really laid it out well. And maybe about the only other place that I saw, it just seemed like, was the last line of the second verse. Will I ever dare to try again? Is my best chance just gone? It's a little clumsy right there. There might, I don't know. I don't know what gone might be the right rhyme, but it might be. There might be a little bit of work you could do on that. Will I ever dare to try again? I don't know if the word belong or yeah. But anyway, I'm really intrigued by this song. I think this is a cool song.
Thanks.
Yeah. What are you thinking about doing with this? Are you going to record? Are you this is the state of the recording at this point, but like what have you thought about doing with it?
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out how it would be best arranged at this point.
Do you how do you tell me about yourself musically? Do you track things up yourself, or?
I can do rudimentary tracks, but I'm not extremely accomplished in that way.
Huh. I mean, there's a lot of really nice complexity in the way that you wrote the song. I'm fascinated. You're not a geek home recordist. How do you get things recorded?
Well, I've been writing so much. I need to move on to working more on that. I was on Pro Tools for a long time, and I still had, when it was like an actual hard rig thing, that long ago, when I didn't update.
Sound designer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah,
Phase 2 or something. So now I've moved on to Logic, but I'm still trying to learn, my
Okay.
way around that.
Okay, well, I can tell already that you're a complete geek and dweeb. You'll be fine. You'll figure your way.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, you'll figure it out. But it would be really interesting to track this up. There's a lot of really wonderful complexity in the music, and yeah.
I love the chords, love the chord progressions, and I like you singing it too. It gives you bring a certain flavor to the song. It makes you believe what you're saying. I'd love to hear you like in the studio actually recording that.
Yeah.
Well said, Nona. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think you're selling you own it, and it's I don't, it doesn't strike me as a song that you're writing about somebody else. It sounds a little bit like it's hitting home for you. At least you're singing it, you're owning it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it, but yeah.
I feel it. I feel you on it.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Actually, I can tell you where it came from, and it wasn't from me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I was just listening to an interview with Drew Barrymore, and she was talking about, her most recent, and she's had a lot, she's been through a lot in her life. She's not an old person, but many relationships, all that kind of stuff. But the most recent one, she thought that was it. She had kids with this guy. She thought this is the one, and then it wasn't.
Ah,
And
Interesting.
so that's what she said. How do I start over again as if we never happened? And I went, that's a song.
it's true.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Good find there, and good listening on your part to hear that and feel that. Yeah. Wow. I'd love to hear what you do with that.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be that you just have to picture yourself where you're, as her, where you're having this conversation with
Exactly.
somebody. Are you at a bar? Are you,
Yeah. That's a great. Yeah.
yeah, and that, I think that'll give you a little bit of more texture to the words
Mhm.
Yeah.
or descriptive.
Yeah, I totally agree. Putting it in a place like that would yeah, I think that would help kind of tighten it up, those few places. And I don't have specifics on the middle eight. I wish I did, but I don't right now. It just seems like there's some other level of like an overview that might come out of that section.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's funny because one of the lines you said, a role I play so well, keeper of the phantom flame. When you're saying a role I play so well, what I was thinking of, someone taking off their mask and becoming a different part. And with it being Drew Barrymore as an actress,
Oh.
taking off her role, taking off that costume, that mask that she
Yeah.
portrays as someone and becoming someone else.
Right.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, what are you doing?
This is a good lively group. We got some ideas going. This is good.
Yes.
This is good. Well, how can I help anybody? Is there anything more that you can think of that we can get out of this day?
I'd love to.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'd just love to get your email to keep in touch with you.
Absolutely. So the best place to get a hold of me is Geo Merrill. It's spelled GeoMerrill. So Geo Merrill at mac.com.
At Mac. Are you
Yes.
saying Mac? Okay.
Yes, mac.com. That's the best way. And
Geo Merrill.
yeah, and let's figure out something. Maybe just start off something with a WCS 21, evaluation, so that it,
You can refer back to it.
in amongst all the emails, I'm not gonna, I'll see what it is, and I'll respond, because I'd like to keep in touch with you and find out progress reports.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
That'd be great. You've been great. I really appreciate your spirit and willingness to help us. And I
Yeah.
love your voice, and you're playing. I hear you over there.
Oh my God, I
hear
know.
Uh-huh. I hear you.
Thanks for noticing. No, it's really a pleasure. It's I actually, during the course of the year, I like to participate as a judge and just get out and hear what's going on
Oh,
here
nice.
and there. And up this way, we have a couple of places that I'll pop in on. But I like to make myself available all over. So I just once in a while, it's just